And I'm Dave James on the Ohio News Network. Ohio's distracted driving law grows some teeth tomorrow. Today is the last day that police will only give warnings to people who are texting while driving. The law went into effect months ago, but an educational period is in place until tomorrow. First offense is a fine of up to $150. Taking an online distracted driving course can help to avoid that fine. Cleveland's city council has approved $3.6 million to get 2 helicopters back in the sky for the police department. Sergeant Bridget Matt with the Ohio State Highway Patrol says helicopters are a great resource for law enforcement.
To monitor the suspect vehicle overhead without having any ground units actually pursuing that vehicle. So it's much safer for our officers involved as well as the rest of the motoring public that someone is not behind that car chasing them.
City council says Cleveland police have had to rely on other departments in the area while the helicopters were down. Kobe Altman, the general manager of the NBA's Cleveland Cavaliers, has apologized to the team after his arrest for drunk driving last month.
I feel awful about the distraction that this incident has caused our organization and team. I've had conversation with players, coaches, and ownership on down and have expressed that same sentiment.
Altman was pulled over by a state trooper last month near downtown Cleveland. He's 41 and has been in the Cavs front office for 11 years. I'm Dave James on the Ohio News Network.
And time once again for sports. Brought to you by Oliver Creations right across the block. Your Honda Toyota, US 23 at the curb. Stop in for signed sports memorabilia and also wonderful fall home decor. All right, Chuckster is here with round one, or should we say games one.
That's right.
Of the MLB playoffs. And what happened?
Well, the Rangers took down the Rays 4-0. Game 2 will be this afternoon at 3 o'clock in Tampa. The Twins topped the Blue Jays 3-1. Those two will meet today at 4:30 in Minnesota. The Diamondbacks doubled up on the Brewers 6-3. Arizona was the only road team to win yesterday. Game 2 will be at 7 o'clock this evening in Milwaukee. And the Phillies knocked off the Marlins 4-1. Philadelphia will host Miami tonight at 8 o'clock. These wild card series are the best 2 out of 3, so these series could all potentially wrap up today. Late last week, former All-American Ohio State offensive lineman Kurt Schumacher died at the age of 70. Schumacher played at OSU from 1971 through 74, blocking for some of the Buckeyes' most accomplished running backs in program history in Archie Griffin and Pete Johnson. Griffin owns the program's career rushing record and is the only 2-time Heisman Trophy winner, while Johnson has scored the most touchdowns in the career of any Buckeye. Schumacher earned his own tree in Buckeye Grove after being named an All-American in 1974, while also graduating from Ohio State with a Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education. He was the number 12 overall selection in the 1975 NFL Draft by the New Orleans Saints, where he blocked for 2-time Pro Bowl quarterback Archie Manning. After 3 seasons in New Orleans, Schumacher went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for a year. After his playing days were over at the age of 26, he spent the next 34 years of his life working for various incentive and motivational companies. As for the current Ohio State Buckeyes, they will return to action this Saturday after a week off. The 4th-ranked Buckeyes will entertain Maryland. That'll be a noon kickoff. The Kentucky Wildcats have a big matchup this weekend. 20th-ranked UK will visit top-ranked Georgia Saturday evening at 7 o'clock. There's a couple of college football games on tap for tonight. Nothing marquee as far as the national landscape is concerned, but just in case the baseball playoffs don't do it for you, you've got Jacksonville State visiting Middle Tennessee State at 8 o'clock. That'll be televised on ESPNU. In the other game this evening, Florida International will play at New Mexico State at 9 o'clock. That'll be on CBS Sports Network. In high school football this Friday, the hometown broadcasting company of Portsmouth will present 3 games live. On Mix 99.3, you'll hear West at Northwest. This is also the Appalachian Marketing Media video stream game of the week. You'll be able to see it on WNXTradio.com. On Classic Rock 107.5 The Breeze, you'll hear Wheelersburg host Waverly, and on Fox Portsmouth AM 1260 and 95.7 FM, you can tune in as Portsmouth plays at Fairland. Pre-game coverage at all 3 of those game sites Friday will begin at 6:30 leading up to the 7 o'clock kickoffs. The Southern Ohio Conference Girls Tennis Tournament recently took place. The singles player of the year is Minford's Miranda Johnson. The doubles team of the year is Notre Dame's Ella Kirby and Savannah Holtgrew. All of those young ladies are seniors. And there was a special volleyball match played at Minford on Monday night. Minford defeated Eastern Pike 3-0, but that was special because the event at Minford High School was billed as Spike Out Cancer. There were a lot of additional things that went on during that match, such as a raffle, bake sale, games, and door prizes. All of the proceeds went to the SOMC Development Compassion Fund. as October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Your Portsmouth Insurance Sports Time is 8:43. Portsmouth Insurance is a TAH benefits partner. Give Gary Duzan a call for all of your employee benefit needs. And that is a look at
It
sports.
is. All right, thank you, Chuck. And brought to you this morning by Oliver Creations, right across from Glockner. Honda Toyota, US 23 at the curve. And one more time, we'll take a look at your traffic weather together coming up.
Get all of your fall